Hi Aries, this is Angel Aura Divination and I'm here to give you a spiritual message from your guides. I have already prayed over the cards. I'm going to be giving you a channeled message from the tarot and oracle reading that I will be doing during this video. Without further ado, let's just get into it. I don't really like videos with long intro explanations, especially not tarot videos. So let's just start. From the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations, which I am only using to describe and connect with the imageries associated with your guides, we have Hazmed, the Angel of Annihilation. What I get from this card is that your guide or your guides that are connecting through this reading are of a darker nature. They could be related to death, destruction, rebirth, physical strength. They could be related to fear. They could be related to darkness, storms, the night sky, even fire, right? They might be a fallen angel type of spirit or guide, whatever it is for you, because you know a guide can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people of a lot of different walks, right? We also have from the Spirit Animal Oracle the Wolf Spirit. This is a 67 reducing down to the energetic vibration of 4. It says here, turn knowledge into wisdom. So this guide might be one associated with knowledge, wisdom, communication. But the wolf also symbolizes teamwork, group mentalities, and group dynamics, as well as a primal nature. So this could be related to your primal nature as a human, or maybe even a more rudimentary kind of relationship that you might have with your humanity, right? The wolf itself it can also be a symbol of strength. Ultimately, overall, I'm seeing a lot of different ideas here, and I can have an idea of who your guides might be, but I'm not going to name them because I don't think that's actually productive for the purposes of this reading. I do get a more masculine vibe from your guides overall. Oh, the wolf energy is very masculine in itself, and so is Hazmed, the Angel of Annihilation. I would say that this guide might be one that is a guiding hand for you. They kind of stand over your life, and they might guide you, especially in group dynamics. This guide could even be an ancestor of yours or something like that. So I did pull 2 energy oracle cards for you as well. We have the woman holding a coin, which is a 42 reducing down to the energetic vibration of 6. We also have hostilities, which is a 26 reducing down to the energetic vibration of 8. I'm utilizing these cards in this reading to give me somewhat of a theme so that I can actually have something to work off of here. What I'm actually seeing here is that for a lot of the people who are coming to this reading, regardless of your gender, you're sitting in a very masculine energy. You're sitting in a very hostile energy. The things that you're pursuing at this time are being blocked or possibly even being thwarted by a more feminine energy, or possibly even by a more feminine calling. Right now, you might be feeling as if you need to focus more on your independence when it relates to your emotional life, when it relates to your spiritual life. It's also quite possible that there might be feminine individuals in your life who are calling for you to give them money or give them support, or possibly even them trying to give you support and impose their energy onto your life, and you're becoming hostile because of that. It's also quite possible that some of you are feminine energies. I get a lot of females who come to my readings. Obviously, tarot is especially the tarot community online, is a very much feminine based, community, right? The woman holding a coin could be representing you, though, and you're trying to have, more of a, you're trying to have your own independence, and that's something that you're really focusing on right now. But there are people outside of you who are being hostile towards you. Even if you're following your passions, it's almost kind of like you still feel that lingering energy around you of individuals not wanting you to do what you do or be who you are, right? And so let's get some messages from the tarot. This is going to be a freestyle kind of tarot reading, but I use the oracles to kind of give me a little bit of a guide for your reading. I'm going to keep this short. I'm recording this on TikTok, and then I'm going to post it over on YouTube. And I'm probably going to post maybe the first few minutes of the actual reading on TikTok. I haven't decided. If I don't, you won't see it, but that's okay. Always go follow my TikTok and my other social medias at this time. I would really appreciate it. Right now, I am active on what was formerly known as Twitter. I'm active on Instagram. I'm active on TikTok. I just made a Threads account. I'm probably going to be going live soon. I'm going to try and get all these readings out this week to the best of my ability. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Six of Cups. So I do get a sense that this does have like an emotional nature to it. This reading. It does have an emotional nature to it. It could be about dealing with people from your past. So you could be feeling hostilities, particularly about like the influence of individuals from your past on your present moment and trying to feel independent after recovering from codependent relationships. I also kind of get the vibe here that there might be people from your past who are watching you and trying to monitor what you're doing or control what you're doing to a certain extent. We have the Four of Swords here. With the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups coming out, it does give me an impression that you might be dreaming of people, or you might be having spiritual communication in your sleep between you and people of your past, particularly past romantic relationships. But really, it could be a lot of different things. We have the Four of Cups coming out, but this is something that you're rejecting because you don't necessarily want that influence on your life, because you don't want it to change your current status quo. Ultimately, there's nothing wrong with it, but there is something spiritual of nature in this that you might be able to gain from. So you could make a lesson out of this if you so chose. Let's see what else. We have the Ace of Wands coming out because it affects your prosperity, it affects your life, it affects your health, it affects your, your trajectory, and you're really focused on that right now. You want to make more opportunities based on those things. It's kind of like, I can understand why you feel as if you are being thwarted, right? What do you have to say about this thwarting energy? The Star. Ultimately, as long as you have hope and faith in what it is that you're moving towards, you're going to get what you want, but you need to be able to create that within yourself. Why is it significant? We have the Page of Cups coming out. Anything else for Aries? I'm going to close out the reading after this. Okay, we had the Empress flipping over and the Wheel of Fortune. You are a very abundant person. You sit in a strong energy of abundance, and you are able to offer that abundance to other people. This person that's interfering, or these groups of people, this individual, whatever it is, that's interfering with your life is kind of interfering with your opportunities, and I can understand why that's something that bothers you. I also kind of think that this is more of on a spiritual level than it would be on a mental or even on a material level, that these things are influencing your opportunities. It's almost kind of giving a vibe of like you wanting to proceed forward on your own path, and then this person kind of coming in and being like, hey, well, I want to help you. And then I had 3 more cards fall off of the deck when I set it down. It's the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This individual could be an earth sign, particularly a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They have an opportunity that they want to offer to you, but also with that opportunity comes a lot of burden for yourself, a lot of stress for yourself. This person might not necessarily be ready to have a rekindling of a relationship or something like that with you, and that might be kind of messing up what you have going on energetically. And so that's why this is something that's being brought to you right now from your guides. Ultimately, this person, they have a lot of stability that they can offer you, but that relationship might not be something that you really want to work with. Any advice for the Aries collective, just to close out the reading? Any advice? Just one card. Thank you. We have the Judgment card. Everything will work out in the end as long as you have good judgment. You need to utilize your discernment right now to determine what is good for you and what is not. The Judgment card is also a representation of kind of like your guides are watching over the situation right now, and ultimately you need to decide what it is that you can live with when it comes to the changes that you're making to your life and the choices that you're allowing yourself to assign to your life, essentially. The Judgment card is actually the energy of Pluto, so that could even be the guide that's connecting with you, or a guide that would be similar to the deity known as Pluto. The Judgment card also kind of speaks to an energy of like, a desire for ascension. So it could be that this person wants to ascend. It could be that you want to ascend. I think ultimately you need to be looking for a higher perspective on the situation. I think that listening to a tarot reading like this would definitely benefit you on kind of opening your eyes to what's going on, but it's not necessarily going to get you to the end goal of ascending to a higher perspective, a clear conscience about the whole thing. So you need to be focusing on the inner work when it comes to that. But that's all I really have for you right now, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you got to the end of this video and you watched it all the way through, please comment purple heart emoji in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. With that being said, I wish you all luck, happiness, and health. Definitely go watch the other signs that are associated with your astrological birth chart, or whatever signs you feel like you associate with. I'm going to be posting them throughout the week. I'm also posting Scorpio today. That's all I have. Thanks. Bye.